Enjoying it. Look, enjoying it. Ooh. Yeah, we're going to the metaphysical store, so yeah.
A few small ones or one. Every time I go somewhere, they give it to me with a change and a receipt and everything.
You just throw it away. You don't know where it is
Exactly.
later. Thank you.
Thank you
Have a
very
good
much.
one. All right, so we have made it back home, and I am so freaking tired. It is, let's see, what time is it? It's about 6:30, and I really need to be in here trying to find something to cook, but hopefully the hubby will, pick up the slack today because I'm really, really tired. But I did want to come back on here and just let y'all know. Okay, so I have had this fetish lately for incense. I don't know what it's been. It's been something about incense. So that was one of the reasons why I wanted to go to the metaphysical store, because I have not been able to find any incense that just really spoke to me. So I had heard that there was one that was close to me. So I decided that we were going to go. And so I got these incense, and I actually got these incense because I had seen on Instagram and a lot of other places, Amazon, where they had these backflow incense burners where it kind of looks like the smoke is kind of going downward outside of the incense burner. So I wanted to get me one of those, and well, I didn't want to get one of those, but they just happened to have one. And so when I was telling my husband about it while we were standing in the store, he was like, well, go ahead and get one. So we did. But in the midst of that, I did get some white sage incense cones, and I got some sandal. And because I wasn't able to smell them in the store, because they had this policy of you can't pull your mask down to smell them. So this one smelled real good. I don't know. Let me see. But this is white sage, and I burn sage also. So I just love the smell of it. So let me just open this up and see if it's even close. So it's just the cones. Ooh. Okay. White sage come through. Oh, they smell good. Yeah, I can't wait to burn them. I can't wait to burn them. And let me see. While I'm right here, I might as well open these too. These are the sandal ones. And I already knew that these were going to smell good because I love sandalwood anyway. So these smell good. And I definitely can't wait to burn these. And actually these two, oh, they smell good together. So I probably burn these two together. But they just, the little cones or whatever. And then in order for us to burn the incense burner, the cone thing I was just telling you about, the backflow, the guy that was in the store said that it's a specific type of cone that you have to burn with those. And these are lavender backflow incense cones. And these have like a little hole. Ooh, it smells just like lavender. So it's going to be real relaxing. So these have like a little hole at the bottom. You see? So when you burn the tip, it's just like a regular incense. So when you burn the tip of this, it's just gonna, the smoke is gonna come through this hole some kind of way and go down so you can get that backflow. Now, we don't know what we're doing with this. This is our first time trying it, so we're gonna see how that goes. And then, but either way, these smell good, the lavender ones. So if it don't flow like it's supposed to, it's all good because we still gonna use it. And then I got some Palo Santos. A lot of people have been talking about these because I'm around more spiritual people now. They're into, it's not necessarily into religion, but just being more mindful and aware of things and people and protecting your peace and, just woosah and zenning out. And so a lot of people were talking about these Palo Santo sticks. Now, like I said, I burn sage because I just love the smell of it. And then I just love the fact that, it cleanses your space. It's just relaxing. And so when I'm having my meditation moments, I like to burn my sage. So I decided that I was going to get me some of these too, since I had seen them. So I just got me some of these, and it's just three in a pack. So while we're on the subject of meditating and spirituality and all of that, because a lot of people always saying stuff like, oh, you're into witchcraft and all of that. Not necessarily. Well, not at all. I'm not into witchcraft. You know what I'm saying? I am just more in tune with myself, and I am reading more, and researching more. So it's not necessarily that I'm up here just because I like to burn sage and because I like incense. I just love things that smell good. So, it's all kind of mixed emotions when people, see people that like to wear crystals and burn sage or whatever. And I'm gonna show y'all, because they also had some dream catchers in there, and y'all probably will see. I don't know when I'm gonna insert the clip, but y'all will see the dream catchers that they had. For whatever reason, I just love dream catchers. They've always just spoke to me, and I love them so much that I actually have one. That's what my tattoo is. I don't know if you can see that, but my tattoo is a dream catcher. And my tattoo artist, she's a female, and she is the bomb. She is the bomb. I don't know. I'm just into that type of stuff, which leads me to telling y'all a little bit more about me. Okay, so lately I have been seeing the number 702. 702, 702, 207, 720, however it goes. But most of the time, I'm always seeing the number 702. And so it kind of scared me also, because I was like, why do I always see that? So I decided to look what 702 means, as well as the number 9, because that's just me, 702, and so I just say 9. And so when I looked it up, it was quite interesting, to say the least. It pretty much sums me up, because I'm very intuitive, and I don't know. It's kind of weird, because I always think of myself as an introvert and don't like to be around people all the time. But every business that I have and every side hustle that I do, it always leads me to people, to groups of people, not just a certain, I'm always out there in the forefront when I say that I'm an introvert. Now, I don't know how many introverts I have that watch me. I don't know how many introverts. I don't think I know any real deal introverts, so to speak. But I am learning that it's not so much of people that I don't like to be around. It's the type of people. You know what I'm saying? It's the type of people that I like to associate myself with. And with the number 702, it was like, I'm on this path of finding myself. I'm becoming more spiritual. And it shocked me because it was like, really? And it was just basically saying, well, the angel number. They were saying that the angels are always around me and letting me know that I am on the right path. And like I said, as much as I say I'm not a people person, actually I am, because I'm on this journey to helping other people, which is where we are now with my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel was only supposed to be for me to do what I wanted to do, to just like a digital diary of the things that I do and some of the wild things that I do, because my very first video was me outside in my front yard hula hooping. I was out there hula hooping. So that was some of the stuff that I wanted to do, in addition to cook here and there. So my channel, for those who are over here, I thank you a lot for being here, because I know that my channel is pretty much it probably feels like it's all over the place for you guys, but it sums me up because I'm just a free spirit. I like to just do what I want to do. I want to live my life on my own terms. And so that's what the whole goal of my YouTube channel was. Now fast forward to 2020, and we all know 2020 came in here and just like sucker punched everybody. And so so I am a bartender. At that time I was a paparazzi consultant, and I was doing makeup. When the Panini, the Panera, the Pandora virus came through, you know what I'm saying. I don't want to say it because I don't want YouTube to take my video down. But when that came through, I didn't know what I was going to do, because all of my businesses require me to be in somebody's face. And so at that time, people weren't able to go to go to clubs, have big gatherings. And I definitely wasn't trying to be in nobody's face. So I had a lot of people that were canceling different events. I had a lot of things that were going on, and I was just trying to figure out, like, what am I going to do? Because that's how I make my money. Well, lo and behold, I made this one video about me doing the steps it was with Spark. And here we are. I never thought that one video would turn into what it did, because my only thing was, I know the struggle that I was going through with wondering, what am I going to do, being that I can't work. But I resorted back to Spark because I had already signed up for this. I had already been doing it, but I wasn't faithfully doing it like I do it now. I wasn't doing it like that. And when all of that happened in 2020, I was like, okay, well, let me just hop back over here and see what's popping with Spark. And so I did that one video, and I don't know, here we are. Like I said, that video had 16,000 views, and it's just been going and going and going ever since. And so in my mind, I wanted to get back to doing what it was that I wanted to do, which was be out here, just living free, doing what I wanted to do, and just document as I go, not necessarily having content. It was just for me. And now it's like this platform has opened up so many other doors for me, because I get a lot of people that ask me about helping them different things, because I've had work from home jobs. I've had jobs where I was working with insurance companies, where I was going out taking pictures of wrecked vehicles and stuff like that. I was doing that type of stuff because my whole thing is, I just did not want to do a 9-to-5 at all. I got out of that. And if you hadn't looked back at some of my older videos where I said, I just take this job and shove it, I meant that, because I just couldn't do it anymore. And so that leads me back to the number 702. the angel number 702, because they said that that is, I'm helpful and keen on a lot of things. I'm gonna just insert what it says in here so y'all can kind of read it and see, because I'm not into those numbers like that, but I just knew, okay, every morning I wake up without an alarm clock or anything like that, it's 702. If I'm just looking at a YouTube video, if I just happen to look at the timer, it'll be 702. If I'm cooking and I look down at the stove, the clock on the stove was sometimes, I would always catch that number, 702. So I was like, I gotta look this up and see. I'm doing this because I have my my earbuds in because I couldn't find my other mic. But I was like, I gotta see what this number really means. And that number speaks to me so well. Like, I'm doing exactly what this number, it sums me up. It sums me up. And then when I say that the 702 is, to me, number 9, because 7 plus 2 is 9. And it was saying that 9 is completion. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's what it said. 9 is for completion, or the beginning of the end. Now that kind of scared me a little bit, because they were like, if you always see this number, then always pay attention to that. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but just because one thing is in, and that doesn't mean that something greater is not going to happen. And so I say that to say this: my sweet number for my business is number 9. It is number 9. And so, yeah, I see that all the time because I have to go to work. That's my business. I have to be in there. So my sweet number is number 9. And so I was like, okay, is this the beginning of the end? Or what is this telling me? So I don't know. If y'all are into angel numbers or anything like that, chime in, jump in the comments. Let's talk about it, because I'm really not into that, but I'm not opposed to it. I'm open to hear. I'm open to anything, Just let's talk about it. But yeah, so that is quite interesting. And like now my channel is all about helping people, because it seems like every video that I put out that's concerning Walmart or Spark Delivery is catching. And I don't want to bore, I don't want to bore people with, oversaturating that content. But at the same time, if I feel like, this is what's going to help somebody, because like I said, this helped me during the Panini, the Pandora, it helped me during that time of 2020. And I'm just out here just giving the information that I know about. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just selling you something or trying to force you to do Spark. I'm just telling you it works. It really works, and it's a lot of people that's like, well, it's just delivery driving or whatever. But I tell you, if you're really serious about it, it can be a good thing. Even if you don't take it serious. There's some days that I don't even take it serious. You know what I'm saying? I just hop on for a couple of hours and I hop off. But I still make a considerable amount of money. Like I told y'all in my video of how I fund my small business. And if you haven't checked that out, I'm going to leave the link in the description below. If you haven't checked that out, I basically was saying that I use Spark, the money that I make from Spark, to fund that business. It's like capital. So if I need anything for my business, I use it from the money that I make from Spark. This way I can still use 100% of my profit from of the products that I sell. Now y'all might be saying, now girl, you keep talking about this product that you sell and this business that you have. Well, my business, I am a waist bead designer. If you don't know what waist beads are, do you some research and come down in the comments and let's talk about those as well. Because not only is that a tool, that a product or an accessory or an item that helps you to track weight, it's just a tool to help you, period. Because when I started doing this, I never thought that I would be able to do this, because I've always said that I don't have the patience. I've always said, I ain't got time for that. I don't have time to just sit still and try to craft up anything. Well, lo and behold, I do. I literally hand make my waist beads, and that's what my business is. It came about in 2019, but I was doing it back in 2018, but it was just for fun. It was just like a hobby, something that I did, just to help me with depression, because I spoke about this also in my other video, that my mom passed away, so I was going through depression and anxiety. So that was something therapeutic that helped me get through that when I was feeling that way. And so lo and behold, I was wearing some, and a couple of ladies had seen them, and then that's how it all got started, And now I have quite a few women that I have tied waist beads on. My whole goal with the waist beads that I sell is to keep you mindful and aware that you are beautiful regardless of the flaws, because we're all flawed. You know what I'm saying? I feel compelled once again, to encourage them to love the skin that they're in. Just like I try to encourage y'all to get out here and try this Spark Delivery. Get out here and just try it. It's the same thing with the waist beads that I sell. You won't know how you're gonna feel, and then know that's not a magic tool or anything that's just gonna you put them on and they're just gonna have you feeling like, it's all about your mindset and how you want to feel. So if you're the negative Nancy and the Debbie Downer, and you're constantly speaking negative things to yourself, then that's what it's gonna be. I used to be a victim of that as well. I was always feeling like, I need to get rid of this role. I need to lose weight here. All my face, all this, all that. I was the same way. So I'm not even going to sit here and act like I just been. But my whole thing is, I have learned to embrace a lot, And with me being able to do that, it has cost me a lot. Because I carry myself totally different, and I surround myself with different people. And so the tribe or the sisterhood that I'm building through waist beads, it's just like building a whole new family of women that I feel need me. And I have quite a few women that say this to me all the time, that they're not going to let me go anywhere, because I've always, been wanting to step away, because I'm like, how lucrative is this business? And actually, it's very lucrative. It's like I said, it's all about mindset. It's all about what you put your mind to. And so the moral of the story here is, because I don't want to be up here just going on and on and on, because this actually wasn't even supposed to be this video. I was just supposed to be hopping on here to show y'all these incense and get on off here so I can go in here and do something. But I guess I was led to tell y'all this. The moral of the story is, you have to show up and be the best version of you that you can every single day. Every single day. Only you can be you. You know what I'm saying? So you have to boost yourself up. No matter how somebody else try to make you feel, you have to boost yourself up every single day. You're responsible for your own happiness. So my waist beads, what they do is give you that boost of confidence. They make you feel beautiful once you have them on. Yeah, I have some women that do track their weight gain or weight loss, but for the majority of the women that do wear waist beads, they're wearing them for adornment and to feel sexy, to get back to that femininity that they feel like they have just walked away from. And like I said, some come into my studio and it's like, I don't want you to see my stomach. I don't want you to, I don't know. But by the time they leave my studio, it's, honey, I'm too sexy. And that's what I love about building that connection with the women that do come to me. You know, I do. I mean, it's all about a connection. It's all about energy. It's all about vibes. And that's what I stand behind with my business. That's what I'm about. And I don't know if y'all get that from me when I'm doing my videos for Spark or whatever, but that's what I am about. It's about vibes, energy, and building connections. You know, I've met quite a few people on my when I'm delivering for Spark, because they just feel compelled to always talk to me. And just today I was in the dentist and my hygienist, she was like, it's just always such a joy to see you. You just vibrate so higher. And hey, I'm just out here trying to spread love and light to everybody. You know, because like I said, it took me a while to get here. So I know how it is. But leave me a thumbs up. Comment down below. All of that. Just let me know how you feel. And have you heard of waist beads before? How are you planning to take Spark serious if you are? I mean, let's just talk about different things. If you like incense, let's talk about it. If you know about these angel numbers and you really into that, really let's talk. Because honey, this 702 is serious. But I'ma holler at y'all later. Thanks for watching.